Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about the 2025 schedule for the All-Star Circuit of Champions as they make their return to action in 2025 under the new ownership with Rich Farmer. And we know that Farmer over the last couple of weeks has been mentioning how he wants this to return to the old style of All-Stars, the working man series where the footprint of the series is not a huge, not going to Wisconsin and Oklahoma and going to Florida and going all over the place. And he has really condensed this schedule down pretty nicely compared to what it used to be, allowing some of these, potential teams to join the series to know that there's not going to be a ton of miles logged on their haulers and a ton of races on their engines and having to get them refreshed all the time. So I think he did a pretty good job in that aspect of things. And when you look at the payouts here for this series and for each race, it is pretty respectable as well. Now, there is one thing I will mention is that so far we have not heard what the points fund yet. At least I have not seen it anywhere online. If somebody has, please send a link to it in the comment section below. But have not seen what the payout is as far as what the champion will earn, and all the way out throughout the field. So we are still waiting on that information. And I think that I'm guessing they're going to have to really put something good together to rival what POWRi has. As we mentioned here a couple of times, 50,000 to win their championship. And I want to say they were at 35 races total, so just 5 more races than what the All-Stars have next year for POWRi. But here we are looking at the All-Star schedule. It'll start off on April 11th and 12th, a doubleheader at Attica Raceway Park for $5,000 to win and $7,500 to win. And then the next 2 weeks after that, they go to April 26th to the Fremont Speedway in Ohio for $5,000 to win. They take a week or two off and they come back and go to Pennsylvania. So very cool to see the All-Stars returning to PA at 2 of their most, well-known racetracks over there. Williams Grove Speedway for $8,000 to win on that one. And that is, let me double check the event name. That is going to be the Lynn Paxton EMMR. I'm sorry, I don't know that off the top of my head what that exactly stands for. But I'm guessing the Lynn Paxton Memorial Race or something like that. $8,000 to win there for that one. And then the very next night, the Elijah Hawkins Memorial at Lincoln Speedway, also paying $8,000 to win. Then they only have a week off before they get into Ohio Sprint Speed Week. 9 races, 9 nights. They all pay $7,500 to win, and the final race pays $10,000 to win. It's Attica Raceway Park, June 13th, then Sharon, then Millstream, then Wayne County, then Eldora, then Fremont, then Waynesfield, then Moeller, and then Atomic. For the fans, it is fantastic what they are doing here. For the Ohio Sprint Speedway, you get to watch racing 9 nights in a row, but I would not want to be anybody on any of those race teams, or honestly, probably working for the series. 9 straight nights. Sounds like torture, but it will be fun to watch, no doubt about it, on Flow Racing. And as I mentioned, they all pay very well to win. $7,500, and then the finale at Atomic with $10,000 to win. Then they only get a week off before they're back in action at Mercer Raceway in Western Pennsylvania for $5,000 to win. And then on July 4th, they go up to New York, the State Line Speedway, and it is worth it for the trek. $10,000 to win there at State Line. And then the next night, they have a to-be-announced race right there. And out of the whole schedule, that is the only TBA that they have right now. But $10K to win there at State Line. That one was definitely, I was not expecting to see them go all the way to New York and have a $10,000 to win show. And then on August 1st, they go up to Michigan for the Hartford Speedway. That's a $5,000 to win show. August 12th, they are at Wayne County Speedway in Ohio for $7,500 to win. And then they go to Bloomington Speedway in Indiana. That is one that I am very much looking forward to. $5K to win that one. And they stay in Indiana the next night, August 16th at the Paragon Speedway in Indiana. So not too much wing racing happens around the Paragon Speedway. That could certainly be an interesting show as well. August 22nd, back to Michigan, the I-96 Speedway, and I've only heard good things about I-96. The All-Stars from, yesteryear, or whatever you want to say, they had some really good shows there. $7,500 to win that one. The very next night, they go back to Wayne County. It's $5,000 to win that one. A week later, they have a triple header weekend, August 29th and 30th, a double header at Attica, $5,000 and $7,500 to win. And the weekend will end off once again at Wayne County Speedway for $10,000 to win that one. September 5th, a track that I did not even know what it was. I never even heard of it in my life. Freedom Motorsports Park. It is in Pennsylvania. It is a 1/3 mile oval. So we'll see what happens there. I've never even heard of it, but Cool that they're going to be going to some different racetracks that maybe will introduce maybe some new sprint car fans. I don't know. The next night, they go back to Mercer Raceway in Western PA as well. And both of those shows are $5,000 to win. And they finish things off with the Jim and Joanne Ford Classic, which is tradition for the All-Stars. The last couple of years when they, were owned by Tony Stewart and whatnot, they always seem to finish their season with that race over at Fremont. And so that one will pay $5,000 and the finale will pay $10,000 to the winner. So if you weren't keeping track, that is 18 tracks on the schedule, 30 races in total, 5 different states, and 19 races that pay over $5,000 to win, or 5,000 or more, I guess I should say. It's, there's 11 races that pay $5,000. The rest of them, the 19 other ones, they pay at least $7,500 or $8,000 or $10,000. So really good payouts as far as the winner's share goes. We'll have to wait and see what the paydown looks like as far as the rest of the finishers. We know with POWRi, they are $500 to start. And we talked about it already, the points fund, what that is going to pay for the champion. We are still waiting as of right now on December 13th. We are still waiting for the all the rest of the information, maybe the tow money package, all that. But we do know that the All-Stars already have a confirmed driver for next year. We talked about it yesterday in the video, Darren Nida. And it does sound like Cody Bova is potentially going to be a driver that is following this series as well. I am going to be putting out another video here in about an hour or so, talking about a lot of news that came out today, and we'll talk more about Cody Bova in that video. But the All-Stars shaping up to have a really good year. They are keeping their footprint small. They're trying to get it back to that working man series, and I think they did a pretty good job about that. But we'll have to wait and see what the response is from the teams, from the fans. One fan commented, and this was hilarious to me. I had to add this in here, but a fan commented and said, wow, well, very Ohio dominant. I mean, what were you expecting, man? Did you think the All-Stars were going to Oregon? I mean, come on, dude. Like, the All-Stars are Ohio, right? That is what they are all about. And just some fans absolutely are mind-blowing to me that I don't even know. But hey, there you go. Whatever you do on Facebook, man, people are going to hate it. They're going to love it. Yeah, that's what we got for you right now. We're going to come out later on here in about an hour or so, like I said, with more news of the day. But let me know your thoughts on the All-Star Circuit of Champions schedule for 2025. Make sure to hit subscribe, hit the like button, comment down below, and we'll talk to you guys again here very soon.